we're live. Bees. I started a bit too early, but that's fine. Alright. Hello, people. I see we're already doing a Jimmy Broadbent. It's fine. It's not really an early start. Same time as usual. Guess I'm 1 minute early. Whatever. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Asphalt. Is the audio really that bad? It shouldn't be. It's the same level as always. It's always the same level. But yeah, we got a new update, as expected. Or speak louder. Maybe I could put the mic a little bit closer. That would help out. That'd be better. Alright. So, yeah, we got a new update with interesting content, to say the least. We knew the Carlos was going to be really good, and, well, we start to begin to lay the Vulcan on its deathbed. That's the best way to put it. Vulcan is it's laying in a bed right now, and it's got a few gasps of breath left. We expect it to live for about another month. 4 weeks left to live. And, yeah. Vulcan is going to come to the end. I know. Big thanks to Justin Washington on this update, because he was a massive influence on the Carlos of this update. Like, massive. If you guys enjoyed the Carlos, be sure to thank him, because he was responsible for the Carlos, which is on fire this update. So, yep. Anyway, we start off this update with the Apollo N, which is a newer version of the Gumpert Apollo, as you can kind of see. It comes in 4 colors, which I thought was kind of weird. The white, red, yellow, and blue, which are crazy colors for this car. But I think, honestly, with the original Gumpert Apollo, looked best in orange. But you know what, this is fine. My only beef with this car, which I can't believe I'm saying that I have beef with this car, is I don't really like this way the wing is formed with, like, with the support bars being over the wing. It just looks weird to me. Otherwise, the car is beautiful, and it definitely holds up to the original Gumpert Apollo. But despite the rank being 1700 in B class, it is not the king, because look at that starting rank, 1530. That's very high. Too high to be any good. It's like the BXR treatment. Too much. And look, there's barely any top speed gains on that. So, yeah. The weird thing is Windows got the update faster than iOS. I think this is the first time it's ever happened that Windows got the update first. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. I don't mind it. So, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, we got some cool stuff like the Kawasaki Ninja H2R, the Apollo IE. Another thing that people found, which if you go into Moto Blitz and already starting with some subscriptions, thank you very much. We got another bike, which is the oh, looks like they took it out, I think. Oh no, there it is. The Ducati X Diavel S. Brand new bike that I actually did not know about until it's we saw it in the update, obviously. So, this bike, I do know about its whereabouts. Right now, it's just as, existing as the Aprilia right now. I don't know when that will be released, but probably not in this update. Very end of the bike list is, unsurprisingly, the Kawasaki Ninja H2R. That thing is really fast. As expected. It's the fastest street bike ever. And, well, at Max Pro, with the supercharge, it goes 527 kilometers an hour. You heard me right, and that's not fake speed playing there. 527 kilometers an hour. That is nearly as fast as the SLK Special Edition. And, it's a bike. And, I would say it's the king of the game and not the IE, except for anybody who's a normal driver or rider, good luck controlling that thing with precision. That thing is not going to be good for events because of how unstable it probably will be at that kind of speed. So, we'll see how that goes, but based on the leaks, it is, it's going to be a championship bike for that one, so at least no R&D. The Apollo IE is, of course, an R&D, because they have to do it. Hopefully it's not as bad as the Arash. Think the Ducati could be MP-tuned? I don't know, because I've not seen gameplay of that thing, and that's not supposed to be released in this update. I don't know when it will come out. We're using the Costing Ninja track with ladder ramps like Barcelona and San Diego. You see, that's where I think it will be best. By the way, we got some new boxes here with the update. We got the compact shuffle box and the compact split box. And the super and enhanced, which I think are rip-offs. And then our good old V8 box. Always good old. I used to stock up on that stuff. But yeah, let me just check how much inventory space I got. Got enough to open a 4-pack of something. So we're going to do that. I'll go through each box and just see how it goes. I don't know how this works, so I just know we have a new box. So let's start with the shuffle box. Might as well. Can you click? Okay. Looks like the servers are not on my side today. So let's see. Box contains several card stacks. It allows you to redraw cards in a select stack to increase your chance of getting the loot you desire. And you have 3 redraws. So let's see how this works. Oh, I see. So if you don't like these cards, you can redraw it. So I already have the ATSV, so I'm going to redraw. I already have the AC378, so I'm going to redraw. Oh, so it looks like it's going to be a blueprint always on this side. So let's redraw the part and see what we get. You know what? An I5. 2 I5s. I could fuse those. That's fine with me. Alright, so I need to sell 2 cards. Probably those 2 Onyx blueprints. That will be sufficient. And then I don't need the I5s because I already have those stacked up in boxes. So immediately selling those. And let's check out the split box. Let's see how this goes. It drops a pair of cards. And you can choose 1 card from each pair. I did hear about this one. And this one I think is going to be more advantage. So let's see how it works. So you got to pick. Do you want a Ducati Super Sport or an AC378? To me, I have both of these vehicles, so they mean nothing to me, so I'll just take the bike blueprint, even though it doesn't really matter. Hurricane blueprint or ATSV? I'll just take the Hurricane, because Lambo. Nothing special. Drivetrain or tire? I'll take a drivetrain. And finally, exhaust or tire? I took the drivetrain last, so I'll take the tire now. And that's it. Pretty nice box, and I think if they offer those in rewards and events, that would be really nice to use. I mean, obviously that was a free box that's going to give us only common cards, so yeah. Right, and then let's do ourselves a little favor with our token count. We're at 77,704. That's not going to be a thing anymore because we're about to claim our NPCs, and I decided to wait until I do anything to claim stuff. So let's claim our MP rewards. Nice crisp 500 tokens and a Champion League box, as always. And yeah, now we're at 78,000 tokens. See ya. You didn't miss much. I just opened the 2 new boxes, the basic free ones. So we got a new MP season, and unfortunately, it's the same style with new car each rank. And of course, I have literally this time I have every single car offered in this. So I mean, I'm already starting a Champion League, so I might as well end there because I get the 500 tokens, but not much of incentive for me to play on like Android and iOS for this. Champion League, I already have. That's Elite League, sorry. I already have the Egoista, so it's fine. So yeah. And then the new feature, I'll get to the new feature later. That's my favorite, but it's also broken in events, so I can't use it online. Let's take a spin through the Apollo, since that is the name. And I don't want to clickbait. Championship, you know how this goes. So, tuning's actually pretty fast on this one. So, here's how we're going to do it. Look at the gains on the top speed. Only 0.6 miles an hour. That is atrocious. It truly is atrocious. So, let's go in our standard route of updates, level 1, and just look at the gains you get on Nitro versus getting it on top speed. It's only 1, versus like 1.6. So actually the better strategy is to upgrade Nitro. And then after level 2, uh-oh, it's a token upgrade. A token upgrade. They're back, and they're pissy as always. Luckily for me, I gotta just check on a few little things on my other cars before I do this. Like for example, this Mazda 6. Tuning's really fast now. It also seems that I have already some free D upgrades. Oh, I have 3, so I can't really do a strategy on that. Let me see if I got in C that I could strategically place. I think I'm going to do that on the Boxer. Yeah, I'll do the level 3 top speed for that one. And then A, just to see what I can upgrade, if anything. Just browsing my selection of cars. Let's see what my event store is looking like. Level 5. Tuning is so responsive to get into the upgrade menu. It's actually brilliant. Bravo to that. So that's already level 5. Maybe my Asterion needs upgrades, I think. I'll just go level 2 on that one, even if it's not the preferable thing. I didn't claim the Apex upgrades yet. I was saving it for this moment. So, yeah. Why do I have a loading shirt? Because I'm thinking, I got this like last year. I think it's pretty funny. Even though I'm an Android user. Alright, so I'm just going to claim events, as usual. Heat Cup, basic Heat Cup. I'm not even motivated to play this anymore, but that's how I farm nowadays. Vest Reverse Cup, I believe I got top 25 on this. Yes, I did. And I did it single tank. Fantastic. I'm just going to view that result before I claim Apex. Right there, 13th place. My single tank time got removed, but I appear again. Comfortably in 13th. Very comfortably. And then finally, the big boy, Apex. Boom. We got tokens and upgrades right there, ready for our disposal. So let's head on over to the Apollo and throw on that bad boy. And you know what? Let's just go level 4. Nitro. All in. Boom. I'll see how much this is for the end, hoping that's enough. And let's actually start racing. It's been 10 minutes. I haven't done any actual racing, so let's give this a shot and drive it. I've never driven the Apollo, and I have never driven any of the new cars yet. This is my first time driving this. I do have Asphalt on my iPad, but I don't play it much. I just don't. I'm really bored of Asphalt 8, and in the last week, I actually got the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I was really late on that, but I've always wanted to pick that one up, and I finally did last week on sale, and I've just been playing the living hell out of that game. It's so much fun, and it's so frustrating, but that's what makes it great. And here's our Apollo N, going off the line. Boom. Oh, it's already pretty responsive. It was more responsive than I was expecting in its steering. And yeah, let's just roll. Hopefully the time goals aren't too bad on this. You'll probably be able to get away with a lower tune than what most people would expect because of just the low rank gains. But we'll see. Yeah, look at that. 6 seconds to spare. Easy peasy. So I guess I should mention about my Ferrari hat. I know I've been wearing it always, but, well, overnight at China, I guess we'll just talk at Formula 1 as I'm doing these goals. We have the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend, and I wasn't able to watch qualifying because it happened at 1 a.m., and I wasn't bothered to stay up until 1 a.m. to watch it this time. And, of course, I missed Ferrari got a pole position, and they got a 1-2 lockout on the Mercedes track, so it's looking really good for Ferrari this year. They actually have a good car now, which is very nice to see. And, yeah. The more points that we can take away from Mercedes on their biased tracks, the better for Ferrari in the championship in the long run. You just have to not throw away races like Singapore, where that was easily a Ferrari win, but I threw it away in the first turn. Right, nice turn. I don't even know what the last stage is on this. I didn't look. I should have done more research. But I can't be asked to do that. Alright, so I'm going to pick, at the beginning of most championships, I got to pick what side goals I'm going to do. Just to be safe, I'm not going to do any of the restarts on the offline section, because it is really bugged. Which I kind of gave away the spoiler of what was so good about it. So 3 flat spins, easy peasy, let's go. Yeah, Ferrari's going good on F1. I think they actually have a chance to win Constructors this year. I said that Mercedes was going to win it about a month ago, but now I'm starting to wonder if that's going to be truly the case. Because, not saying like Bottas is a bad driver, but I don't know if he's good enough. Like, no offense to him, but, you know, Raikkonen has been doing surprisingly really well. Which is, you know, it's very nice to see. He's such an old age for Formula 1. He's doing so well. He got almost pole position, actually. Vettel piped him at the very end to take another pole. Yay. But, yeah, I think if they keep their consistency up and don't make mistakes like at Kimi's pit stop in Bahrain, which that was a very ugly incident. If you were to watch those highlights, I'd watch that with caution because that leg of the mechanic was in a place where it shouldn't have been. Literally. But, yeah, aside that, no wrecks. I won't risk that just in case some stupid glitch happens. I'll just go for perfect nitros on this one. You can go even cheaper than 0505 with no pro kits. You can actually upgrade nitro and go even cheaper and skip a token upgrade with that. But, yeah, I think with consistency, and as long as Vettel keeps winning races and Raikkonen does well, Ferrari has a good chance of the Constructors' Championship. For sure. Which, that would be very nice to see some team other than Mercedes win the championships. Rip Alonso, yeah. We can fight, and then he finishes P13 in qualifying. So yeah, I don't know. McLaren, I think, kind of overestimated their gains for this year. And Toro Rosso Honda got 4th. That was the funniest thing of last week's Grand Prix, was that the Honda got a better finish than McLaren Honda did in the 3 years that it had that engine. A 4th place. Granted, that was a bit lucky with both Red Bulls retiring and Kimi's pit stop failure, but that was amazing. Toro Rosso Honda in 4th. They were able to fend off everybody else besides the top 3 teams. That was very nice. And then also, being a Vettel fanboy, but not really, his tire management at the end of that race was just phenomenal. I mean, what else could you say? I didn't think he would be able to survive 40 laps on cooked tires. But he did. Yep, the GP2 engine's no longer that much GP2. It seems Red Bull actually has a worse engine, which... If you guys didn't watch free practice, Daniel Ricciardo's engine blew out, which was very sad. I like Daniel Ricciardo. He's like my second favorite driver on the grid because he's just so energetic and happy. Like, how can you not like him? Anyway, though, I think my prediction now, and I'm pretty bad with predictions, so we'll see on this, is that Ricciardo is going to quit Red Bull at the end of the year. And I think Mercedes is going to fire Bottas in place for Ricciardo in hopes that they win the Constructors' Championship, because what if, let's say they lose the Constructors, like Mercedes lose Constructors this year because Bottas did bad, like let's say he finishes 5th in the driver's standings. Mercedes will want to take that back quickly, and they need a driver who will do well, and Daniel Ricciardo is a really good driver. So I think they would kick out Bottas for a person who could get some more race wins. Because if you didn't see the end, also, Bottas had a really good chance to pass Vettel on the final lap, but he decided to not go for it. He claims to have avoided a crash, but Daniel Ricciardo claimed that he would have just dive-bombed and threw it in, which usually when he does that, it does work. And I think that if it was Hamilton or Ricciardo or anybody else besides Bottas, they would have bombed it in the first corner and won the race. But that's just my prediction. I'm pretty bad at predictions though so far this year, so we'll see how well that holds up. Anyway, Rio is done with the Apollo N. Thanks for listening to my rambling on F1. I'm totally an expert on that. And yeah, it is Alps, so we'll see. Hashtag legs. Yeah, Vettel went 40 laps, 40 laps on cooked tires. It was amazing. Kawasaki Ninja's not going to be for a while. Oh my god, no, that would be the worst combination ever. Go back to the year 2007 where Hamilton and Alonso were McLaren teammates. That did not end well. And just because of their rivalry, they lost the Drivers' Championship. Both of them lost it by 1 point. They tied, and Raikkonen got it by 1 point that year because they couldn't settle who was to be a #1 driver that year. And I think it was Fernando had blocked Hamilton in qualifying in one of the races that he couldn't make a pole position. That probably changed the championship. And then they threw away the Constructors' Championship, of course, with all their scandals. It's Spygate or something like that. You can look it up on Wikipedia or whatever to that. Open some split boxes. I already opened the free ones, and I'm cheap, so. So the next thing we're going to do is the Tag Weekend Cup. I need to improve this time, so we're going to try exactly that. And my combination, I'm running the Shelby and the, instead of the Rough, because my Rough's not Max Pro. And for single tank, the Shelby's a better choice. So we'll see. But I did not have a great route when I did my run. But we'll try this again. I do have the top 2 cars as my choices. I just think I could do better than what I did with the Shelby. Marcus Ericsson's the worst F1 driver. Here's the thing, though. He somehow got 9th place at Bahrain. That was another one of the most amazing moments. I think it was his first time in 50 races that he scored points. So, I don't know. He's just another pay driver. If you really want to rant on pay drivers, look at Williams, because that team is just a mess. They've never scored a point in F1 this year. Which is pretty sad, because they had a chance to sign Robert Kubica, which I'm not a Kubica fanboy, but if you look at the internet at all, he is a very well-supported driver. So the fans want to see him. And not only that, he's got a win and a pole position, and Lance Stroll does not, or Sergei Sorokin does not. And I know that Sorokin's young, but young and inexperienced is not as good as experienced and old. Because if you want proof, look at Van Dorn and Alonso on McLaren. Van Dorn's younger and inexperienced, and who does better? Alonso, because he's a 2-time champion. That was really bad. Okay, I have to restart that one. That one was horrible. I'll just finish the race anyway, just to see what time this ends up being, so I know where to improve. Actually, does this benefit me a little bit, because I switched to this Elemental at the very last moment. No, it doesn't. My time's worse. Yay. I feel like that's a very awkward placement to switch the cars. Young and experienced? Well, that's Vettel. That's the thing, is that Vettel's younger than Raikkonen, and who's winning the races? Vettel. But I think experience is always better. Because I think the only time that did not work was Max Verstappen. He's an exception. But also because he's a racing kid. His dad was a Formula 1 driver. And he's fast. I wouldn't say he's overrated, but I wouldn't say he's underrated either. I think this season he's a bit too hot-headed, if you know what I mean. I had more expectations for him this year, but he's sitting 10th in the championship at the moment. It's gonna be the exact same time, I can already tell you that. Like, almost on the dot. I was about a 10th faster than that, because I switched to this Elemental at the very last moment. Vulcan's still got a month left of life. It's still got a little bit of life. And also, people aren't going to have that car max pro right away because it needs 14,000 tokens total to upgrade it to max level. So most people are going to have it 3535 maxed upgraded after R&D because you get 4 upgrades. Oh, that was the first time I butchered the start there. Oh well. Okay, I was hoping for a flat spin, but I'll take that. And I lost the perfect run right there. Nice. Ooh, nice. Some airspeed work right there. That was wide. That was not the landing I was hoping for either. I think this is going to be my new best time, probably. Although, I stand corrected, because it was the same time as the last attempt. Okay, I lost time at the start, I know, but, like, I can't push much there. My best time was a 2:57, which I somehow got on my first try yesterday. So, maybe I'm just unlucky. Or maybe it's some voodoo stuff. Who knows? 7 knockdowns, 3 barrel rolls, or finish first twice. Well, let's try and do our, I guess I'm going to call it our final season with the Vulcan, right? Because by the time the next season comes around, we're going to have the Apollo IE. So this is our last... Oh man, we dropped frames. I didn't want to mention it. We went the first 15 minutes without dropping any frames. So it's a shame it had to start right there. Oh well. I thought for a second the internet was good again, but nope. Still bad. Still bad. Okay. Yeah, they fixed the double tap with the touchscreen. I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Gameloft, for doing that. Oh, I know exactly. I know all the dates for when the events start. I just don't know if I'm allowed to say that legally. Somebody asked if I think if Kami retires, does Verstappen get the seat? No, because Verstappen's on a 3-year contract with Red Bull. He's stuck there until 2020. I think, however, if anything, Bottas might get that seat. Because Bottas is a solid number 2 driver, which that's exactly what Ferrari likes. Their style's a number 1, number 2 kind of driver. You can clearly see that because, you know, Kami hasn't won a race in 5 years. And Vettel's literally been getting all the special treatment Ferrari. Not saying that I agree with that, but also that's a pretty nice way to run a team because it worked for them in the 2000s when they dominated with Schumacher. Mercedes, however, wants 2 race winners because they think that with 2 race winners you have a better chance of getting Constructors' Championship, which is true, in my opinion. But then you risk, you know, issues among the drivers because they want the main priority. And unfortunately, you get incidents like Alonso and Hamilton in 2007 where, you know, they kind of fight each other and they end up losing both championships because of it. And they still haven't fixed Patagonia. It's still bumpy, it's still unstable, hot laps are still bad, which means I guarantee you Cloud9 is still bugs. That sucks. Because Cloud9 is pretty much undrivable now with the new physics. Some people can manage to do it, but I just can't. It's not the same. I have to go on the outside cave routes to do it. So events are a nightmare now on Cloud9 and Patagonia. But yeah, my prediction is that Mercedes is going to fire Bottas. Ricardo moves to Mercedes in place of Bottas, and Bottas goes to Ferrari if Kimi retires. If Kimi doesn't retire, then I think Bottas is going to go to like Force India or something. Or maybe to Red Bull. Although I think Pierre Gasly is probably going to take Ricardo's seat at Red Bull. I am about 95% sure Ricardo's going to leave for Red Bull, so I think Pierre Gasly will be the next Red Bull driver. Because he's young and he's experienced and he got 4th place in a Honda, so not many people could say that you got 4th place in a Honda in the hybrid era. So, yeah, that's why I think Bottas is not going to go to Red Bull. He's either going to go to Force India or Ferrari, and that all depends on if Kimi retires. But I think for Mercedes, they probably are... I just got a cool airspeed trick right there. Nice. I think Mercedes' best interest would be to go for Ricciardo, because he's a really good driver who's guaranteed, I guarantee you, if he gets a Mercedes seat, he will win in races. And I just cruised to victory in that, and as a result, I only gained 5 points in that. Yay. Three, two, barely survived that nitro starter. I should have added a new one, but you know what, screw it. No, that's not Damon DR's trick. He didn't invent that one. I knew about the trick since, I think it was the Ferrari GTC for Lusso Cup, actually, was when I first saw the cup. I saw Summer Penny do that trick. And that was last year, around February of last year. So, unless Damon did that somehow beforehand, that was, the first time I've seen that was on Penny's channel. I do have the Audi R8 E-Trend Special Edition, and it's completely useless to me. The Apollo R&D, it does start late, I'll tell you that. It's towards the end of the update. That's why I'm doing the Vulcan. This is kind of... I think it's going to be our final season with the Vulcan, because if... I think that the MP season is going to end just as we get the Apollo R&D. So, I just had a beautiful start there. But I have 2 laps to make it up, so we'll see what happens. But I think we'll be able, just in time for the next MP season, to use the Apollo in multiplayer. Hopefully, though, by the time we get to the next season, Asphalt 9 releases. Still waiting on news for that, when they're going to do a worldwide launch. Still waiting, because I don't know if I said this enough, but I'm making this clear. I am tired of Asphalt 8s. I'm playing this for you guys. Because I know some of you still want to see it, but I know a lot of you want to see Asphalt 9. But you know what? I don't have an iOS device that is able to play Asphalt 9. I have an old iPad Air. It's not compatible. And I'm not sure if I'm going to play the game on Android. I'm still uncertain on that. There's advantages and disadvantages, but I'm definitely going to play this game on Windows for the streams. But Android, I'm not sure, because number 1, always online. Number 2, that means I need to keep a phone that is able to compete gaming in 2018, 2019, probably even 2020. And I don't know if I want to make that much of a commitment as I did with Asphalt 8. You know, seeing as what Asphalt 9 looked like from the tons of gameplay I've seen, it looks like Asphalt Extreme pretty much on the roads. Asphalt Extreme is fine, but it gets repetitive after a while, which obviously Asphalt 8 is repetitive. It shouldn't go down without saying that. But see, the thing is with Asphalt 8 is that you can play multiplayer unlimited times with a car like the Vulcan. In Extreme, you have oil, so you only get like 3 or 4 races with the other cars, with any car pretty much, and the wait times get pretty hefty. Yeah, my April Fool's video, did you enjoy that? I enjoyed making that, that's for sure. People picked Riverfort. Nice. How's my dart? My dart, it's going well. Still fine. Yeah. I know the YouTube scene. I know how it goes. I know who's hot and who's not in terms of YouTube. I'm one of the people who's not right now. Although, I don't know, I'm still holding up. I'm surprised my channel's still holding up in 2018 when I'm barely posting any other content other than streams. I'm actually amazed that I'm still able to grow with just streams. With the occasional video. Do you know what? That's fine with me. I do need to focus more on real life than on Asphalt. And especially since this game is 5 years old. I don't have much fun playing this game on my own anymore. Oh no. Hit Nitro too early there. It's not gonna make a comeback. We get an SLK Special Edition on Patagonia, one of the tracks that we should... Okay, I tried to... Okay, I deserved that. Look at that. Okay, I just wasted a 4th place finish, that's for sure. Because unless the SLK crashes in here, which there's a chance he might. I'm getting 5th. Okay, I'm getting 5th. Yeah, not good race for me, but I'm going to take the L like a man. I know. It's a shame because a lot of the people from the OG YouTube program, what's the right way to word this? Is that, I shouldn't say they're getting overtaken, but we're not as big as we used to be. Like, oof, that point drop. Nah, yikes. But you look at Cheese God, you look at, I can't pronounce his name, but Films. You know who I'm talking about, though. You look at Dr. Heel. Alex. Although Alex is a good friend. And he got his YouTube channel based on skill. It's just not up for old-timers like us anymore. I mean, Kim is just starting in our YouTube program. Like, he's pretty new, although he's already got 2 updates, I think, with us under his belt. Favorite Crash Bandicoot Unseen Trilogy game? I haven't played through all of them, but I did beat Crash 2, and I'm almost done with Crash 1. I'm like halfway through Crash 3, but I don't know, it's hard. They're all different in their own ways, but they're all great, so. No, that's not you buffering, that's my frames dropping. It's actually a pretty low frame drop count, as usual, which is nice. Alright, so yeah, maneuver through these 2 cars. Just boom. That guy's wrecked by the Hisari GT, and I just lost 2 places there from a high barrel. Let's see if I can overtake from another high jump. Fight fire with fire. Woofa! I almost dropped the F-bomb right there. And we have to strive for another lap. Yeah, times has changed. Everybody looks at... I shouldn't say everybody looks at MP in funny moments videos, but, you know. And not to criticize anybody. I don't mean to do any harm to anyone. Because, you know what? They're doing a good job at what they're doing. I just feel like Asphalt YouTube is less about skill and more about making people entertained by other means. Whether that be funny moments or multiplayer but I feel like it's less about hot laps, because back then, I used to watch who was the fastest person, so I could be good on the leaderboard and win cars. Nice try, stupid. You couldn't even wreck the other guy, too. Try doing that with the boat next time, not the Vulcan. Let's go. 14, so we're making back some of our points. But yeah, like DeLorean, fire. I mean, if you want to talk about who's making all the YouTube views with skill, it's Alex, without a doubt. But people will only go to Alex, is the thing. It used to be, there'd be another person on the top of the leaderboard, whether it be a Tiff, whether it be Sunshine, whether it be DeLorean, whether it be SCM, whether it be Hector, even. There's always a fast time, but now, and not to criticize Alex, because he's very skilled, but you only watch Alex now. That's part of the reason why I don't upload laps anymore, and also because I lost a lot of my skill. I don't push for good times as much anymore. I think the last time I truly pushed for a good time was the Honda S2000 against RPM. That was the last time I truly pushed for a good time. And put dedication. Oh, that is stupid. That is stupid. Let's now find ourselves in last place. With some work to do. A Jaguar XJ220. You know what? Credit to you. You're holding up against the Vulcans in an SLK. To be or not to be wrecked. Oh, I just gained 2 positions right there. Boom. 4th place. So having a rough start to MP season. Down 5. Still kind of towards the start. Just trying to hang on to my points at this point. Anthony didn't quit. Okay, what's the last time he's uploaded an Asphalt 8 video? Because if I'm not mistaken, he was playing Fortnite this morning. Which, if you're a YouTuber, Fortnite is the place to be, so I don't give him a... I don't blame him for moving to Fortnite, but honestly, the last time he uploaded an Asphalt 8 video, he played Asphalt 8 on a stream called Rip Asphalt 9, which was March 4th, which was just over a month ago. And the last time he's truly uploaded an Asphalt 8 video was the grand finale of the Asphalt 8 Clan Battle Tournament. He uploaded the new cars of the Fall Out Boy update, but that was it. Do I play GT Sport? Yes, I do. I'm getting better at it. That's why I've been putting all my dedication, not into Asphalt. I've been putting it into GT Sport. Because I find more enjoyable moments in that. Crystal Lake again? Okay. I had to do some nitro conservation right there. Oh, just ran a nitro at the end. That's gonna hurt. Oof, that knockdown. That was pretty slick. And he made him rage quit too. That guy's flying. Somehow we both managed to miss the nitro bottle. I missed both. Oh my god, I missed everything. I'm the best driver in existence. Oof! I just robbed 2nd place. Literally robbery. I'm a robbery company. Up 8. Okay, so now we're just net 1 point ahead. Just 1 point. Oh god, please don't start a PUBG versus Fortnite stream argument. I don't want to do that. I don't play either games. I don't have any opinion. I don't want to be involved in that. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, and it is, well, it's frustrating for just new Vulcan owners. Like, if you bought your Vulcan in the last 2 updates, RIP. Press F for everybody who bought the Vulcan last update. Yo, Alex, sporting that new Italian profile picture. We got a Camaro in 2018, but one of our Vulcan's key factors is that it has the speed of a Camaro, so that thing is futile for us. Okay, I looked at chat and I went the wrong way on that ramp, so I just threw away the lead. What? I thought that breaks.
So many OOFS hashtag get defined.
Somebody dropped some Canadian dollars. I couldn't catch who that was. I think that was Bill, though. Whoever it was, thank you very much. I'm in last place. Oh, I tried to rob somebody. Oh no! Okay, I saw all that gold for Pro League. I'm like, oh no. And yeah, we dropped 23. Yikes. This looks like multiplayer is not fun. The bracket I'm in, definitely. So let's see. $2.79 in Canadian money. Yeah, Alex and I know each other. We're good friends. You'd be surprised on how much I know the community. I know a lot more than you think. But unfortunately for some of your younger people, I only know the old people of Asphalt, so I don't really talk to... I don't talk to Cheese Guy, I don't talk to Films, I don't talk to Dr. Hill. Obviously, if you have messaged me and I've responded to you, yes, I know you. I'm not rich. Donates. He is becoming the new Joseph Gonzalez. Oof, I survived that somehow and still come out in the lead. Oh my god, that was the luckiest start I've gotten all day. Look at that. In the lead. Boom. Okay, that was kind of stupid of me. Because I just threw away my lead. And now I'm going on the long boy route. I don't think I've ever driven on this route before, and I just took that ramp by accident. I don't think I've been on that route other than for R&D. Unfortunately for me, this is a one-lapper, so I just threw away the race by trying to be too cocky and overtake that guy with the knockdown. But let's see if I could steal second place here. Sprint to the finish. Nope, we lost. Oof, 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 oof. Ah, third. Only just. Same time, too. That sucks. Down 9, so I'm really throwing away my MP ranks. To a dab? No, I can't dab in 2018. No, I just can't do that. No. Not even if we unlock some crazy thing. What happened to chat? Yeah, unfortunately, contrary to the event style, you could lose even with the tie. What is everybody's obsession with Patagonia? I still don't get it. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going high for barrels. Yo, I just got that airspeed trick without even hitting the wall. That's sick. Not that I'll ever use that, but you know. So looks like I'm gonna have to settle with third place on this one. Unless he crashes. Or if I can somehow nail the perfect line on this. Nope. Gonna have to stick with third. Oh, no, no, no. I'm going for the overtake, I guess. What? Are you kidding me? I think that was the same guy, too. What happened? That's true BS right there. Well. That's a rip. Patagonia again. Patagonia again. I love and hate this map. It's the best looking map in the game, but it's also the worst playing map. Same guy, same person. Hey, for the person asking if there's a problem on Android, is it because you're starting the race 30 seconds after the race actually started? You know what I mean? Like, the game loads 30 seconds after the race started. Is that the bug you're talking about? Oh my god, this turn. It's like the bane of my existence. I think I've played on Patagonia more than anything today. I couldn't do a cheap airspeed trick like that again. But that's fine, because we should finally get a win, but I know we're going to gain like 2 points. Watch, I'm going to call it 2-point game. Right here. Easy win ever. 2-point gain! I'm right on the dot. Love you, Gameloft. 2-point gain. I am not a psychic. As I accurately predict my gains in the next race. See, I would say this is why you don't play multiplayer tuned cars, but now I feel like I'm getting the same result, because that's what happens in multiplayer tuned cars. If you win a race, you gain 2 points. Omega Swag, if you actually follow up, do it. Can't believe I did it. If you actually follow up, do it. I'm holding you against that. I'm holding you against that, just so you know. We can be done with our new phone goal pretty much today. If he follows up. Pressure's on you, man. Do it. Be a man of your word. Be a man of your word. Too late. So he just made me dab in 2018, so I'm gonna get lynched now. And before he actually donates $500, I'd be so happy. It'd be all worth it. Yes, I know, we're living in 2018, and I just did a 2016 dance move. Did I just, like, accidentally wreck him without getting a knockdown bonus? Okay. And this is 2 laps, so... I'm driving dumb. Now he said $500, so I assume $500 US dollars. Yes, you can. You can donate $500 in Super Chat. That's actually the max you can. So if he does do that, good. Holding it against you, though. What if you told me I'm poor? Then why did you say you would give me $500 if you're poor? B. Why you have to be bamboozling us, B? Today's April 14th, not April 1st, man. You're just joking. Sure, I'm still holding you against it. I'm not joking, though, because you made me dab in 2018, and I said I wasn't going to do that. But you know what? Sometimes the opportunity's better. 3-point gain, boom. Not going to dab. I love this game. Too bad. Alright then. Just a little talk. You bamboozled me, so I gotta bamboozle you back. Do you realize that drifting and you give me $20? This is just gonna be habits now. Also, this is Avalanche. This is Ice Cave, so F. That's 1 lap done. It's possible if he crashes. Alright, so I paid the price for doing it, and I got second. Oh well. Good challenge. Down 9. I don't really care anymore. Ooh, I almost clicked on his tank. You know what? That wouldn't have been a bad thing. Racing a TV9. That's challenging not willing to undertake because the max pro of that is just too much. Activate all my tanks. Okay, I paid the price. I tried to do the drifting challenge, but that's not happening. Too much bamboozling, man. Make me look desperate. I tried to do a cheeky barrel there. That did not work. But I did get second. And that's going to boost me a little bit. Up 9 now, so I'm at the same place I was beforehand.
No, exactly, or the dog's dart. What child's gonna say, oh, Daddy, Daddy, let's go and look at the 40-year-old dart in the museum? I know what it is.
Dormammu, I come to bargain.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Kim, for that kind donation. That's not $2,000. That's $2. It's 2,000 Korean won. Nani? I did the Apollo N Championship at the start. Okay, that was just me being stupid. I got tipped by that guy and I thought I could counter him and I couldn't. almost flipped my chair over. And another 5th place finish. I'm literally feeding people. Oh my god, now I'm in 2097. I'm gonna be out of Champion League by the end of today. This is not what I wanted to do for today. Alright, so I'll move on to something else when these boosters expire. This will be my last race for the day. Hopefully I can climb back into 2100s, even though I've now lost a net of 53 points. Beautifully. No, you weren't watching a stream that ended. You're just watching me get bamboozled in 2018. I totally got bamboozled by that guy. He made me dab in 2018. You might not want to buy the Apollo IE because to buy it, it costs 20. Okay, voice crack, of course. 20,000 tokens to buy. 20,000 tokens. That's more than $100 worth of tokens. It's like $130 worth of tokens. Right there. 20,000. So, you're going to want to win that in R&D. Oh my god, another poor start. Okay, I couldn't get a flat spin there when I really needed one. But perfect run comes in to save the day, and then the lag just kills it all. Amazing. Just amazing. Oof. Oh, somebody crashed. They got a knockdown. Podium. I don't care. Boom. Up to 2099. I don't care. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. What's this premium decal we got? Oh, it's for the AC Competizone. Ferrari F40. They call that premium. It's a nice decal for the Saria, but I've seen better. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the game just to prevent game crashes because they probably came back. No, it's an R&D card, but if you miss it and if it comes in the shop in a limited time, they've already data mined that it costs 20,000 tokens. So, yeah, if you're willing to buy the Apollo IE through tokens and not through R&D, don't. So if you lose the R&D, you have to get it through 20,000 tokens. Nice. Alright. So, by the way, there's a new mastery reward, the Geely GC9, and I'm not going to claim it because you get no compensation, so I'm waiting to see if they'll fix that before I claim that ever. So I'm going to try an actually useful thing in this update that's really nice. It's just kind of buggy. But I'm going to do it the good old Desir. As always, Desir. You know me in my Desir Season 9 race. You know, we go back. There's a new feature we got. So you see I had a bad start there, so simply... What? Oh man, they got rid of it. They got rid of instant restarting, so I was doing all that quitting for nothing. So now you can do instant restarting, I guess. While we're here, might as well do some attempts with the Desir. Because I got nothing better to do anyway. Like, I remember you gotta get a perfect lap to do this. So, no longer instant restarts. I actually just learned this now. I didn't realize they got rid of it. Well, that sucks. Man, like I say, it's so nice for farming, but I guess not. I got rid of it because it was too buggy. Which is nice because less bugs, but not nice because back to this inconvenient load time. I couldn't get the double flat spin there, so I gotta restart. You set your controls to manage acceleration, but complete any race without drifting or using the acceleration. All depends on nitro. You can't do that, it looks like. Not on Windows. Am I gonna quit 8 once Asphalt 9 officially releases? Yeah, I mean, I'll go back to it, obviously. So when Asphalt 9 gets boring or something, we'll go back to it for a throwback. But I'm not gonna be active in the game anymore. Which, I'm just waiting for Asphalt 9, honestly. Because my care for this game has gone, admittedly, quite down, as kind of repeatedly said. Hit the wall. Perfect run canceled. You can't cancel the first perfect run because it's crucial. Yeah, that's how you get credits. You farm it in mastery. And tokens I get from events. So. Well, if you just watched constant season gameplay of Asphalt 8, you'd say it gets boring too in 2018. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, because I'm still sure that not all of you have played it. Too wide. You guys don't understand if you don't know it, but I had the world record for this race, and then it was beaten by 1 frame. You need a pretty much perfect lap. You can't lose many tenths. I think the maximum optimal is like a 7, a 16.7, and a 16.9 is what I got. And 16.95 is the time I got to beat. So, you gotta do pretty well. And the Desire loses a lot of time under turning. And you need to be angled enough so you get that first knockdown. And also get the nitro. You gotta get every nitro you pretty much can to make it. Fish. Fish got 9.5. See, I still hold the Windows record, but I want to hold the overall record. Because that's where the real thing comes in. Because isn't this what we all do hot laps for? Bragging rights? How many times am I going to restart until I get the perfect lap? That's how you get a world record. You don't give up. Well, it's a pretty hard time to beat, admittedly. So 1 frame is very impressive. And you'd say, oh, you can just do that easily, just win by 2 frames this time, and I just lagged right there, so I missed the input required. No, it's not RPM Fish, because he's out of RPM. I don't even know if he's in a team anymore, but I just call him Fish. I'm trying to explain every time I restart why I did it. If I do it right here, it means I missed a car. That one I didn't get the full drift when I did the quick drift. There's a certain time after your first double drift that you can do, which is quicker than usual, to initiate the next drift. I missed that. No, he's not in rev. Ooh, that was a nice start. Got all the havocs. There we go. You see, I got the turning right there. Boom. Kind of make it a little high so I can get this triple. Go here. Here's the first perfect run. This is why I can't be delayed, because you got to delay right here for the second one. Get double flat spin. No, it's just a 1. I'll go by just to put an installation lap just to see where I am. It's not going to be a great time, though. But see, this is why you need the double flat spin, because you ran a nitro right there. And once you run a nitro on Desir, dead. Lap's over. I think this is just a bug on Android overall, where races are starting late. I don't know what's going to fix it. I'm not Gameloft. I'm not a developer. And I didn't get the second knockdown. That's crucial. But see, the Desire is 100-mile-an-hour nitro, so you need to go fast. Okay, I didn't mean to double there, but we'll take it. If I get a flat spin, if I get a double flat spin, I'll continue. Nope, single. You gotta get lucky and give it a lot of angle, but then also stay to the left. Here's the thing though, you lose so much speed with a perfect nitro. Each perfect nitro is like 3 frames that you lose. And lost the second knockdown right there. Yeah, I think I'm only allowed 1 perfect nitro. No, 2 perfect nitros in the lap. Which is at the start and also from this double flat spin to the next set of ramps. We'll just keep going with this and see where we go. Well enough to make it to the ramp, so I'll just put a lap in and see how this goes. So you gotta watch out for this bust here, then go on the inside of the truck and not hit it like I did right there. There's a lot. It's a very hard lap to get all right. So getting the start is just a part of the build. You need to get a good start, the double flat spin, nail the traffic, and get a lucky ramp. Those are the 4 keys to a good time. Which those 4 keys are very hard to pull off in a single run. Oh, I lost a lot of speed. I lost 50 miles an hour right before the ramp. I didn't hit enough havocs. Vulcan is 14,000 tokens, but don't buy it. Because we got the Apollo IE coming soon. And also I got a back knock down there, so I couldn't get that right. Oh my god, it's so wide. See, if you go into the puddle, you get kind of locked up. There's something weird about that specific turn. If you go too much on the outside, you're not going to turn as wide of a drift as if you're in the inside. It's a really weird part of the physics engine. Something to do with the puddles. Just the nature of them existing. Inside wall. Dead. I already can't catch up to that, to zero up there. I already know it. Yeah, farming is where it separates the people who are dedicated to Asphalt 8 and the people who are dedicated to Asphalt 8. I'm in that first tier right now. Because I can't be asked to farm that much anymore, and oh my god. Okay. I had an awkward line at the entry. See, look, I was in the puddles and I couldn't snap the drift as wide as I could have. That was a good start. See, that's the start you want to get. And then I glitched the double flat spin right there. I was gonna run nitro anyway. I probably should have perfect nitroed that. Oh well. You see the 4 parts to the run, and I just got 1 right there. If I combined that start, that would have been well on my way to a 116. Probably an 8. But, you know, there's so much you gotta get. Double flat spin is rare. But when you do get it, it helps a lot. Not that big of an F. It'd be an F if I got 3 out of the 4 parts needed for the lap. But you see, another part of the reason why I don't push so much for perfect laps anymore is that most of the maps are already pretty well optimized. So it's really hard to find extra time unless you spend hours just searching for time. And I don't have that kind of patience to do it anymore. Used to be able to. Oh, I think I just found a new strategy for this. Hold up. I don't know if that's really helping me out. Skill's better than speed in some cases. If you're like a SLK special edition user with a multiplayer tune, that's more speed than skill. In my top tier multiplayer, it's all about skill. That was a good turn in, but not good nitro. I didn't like that start, but let's continue. If I get a double flat spin, I'll continue. Nope. I just barely missed the double flat spin threshold. Just barely. No, I expect the Apollo IE R&D to be hard. Lost the nitro. Okay, that was too much of an entry. I gave it too much angle. The Apollo IE is going to beat the Vulcan, and the SLK will lose on every track that doesn't have a huge straight. So Tokyo, the SLK is still be the best. Again, too much angle. I'm giving it too much angle on this one, but I can't give it too little angle because I'll go into the puddle and lose the drift. Oh my god, that was so nice. So wide, but... Oh, I couldn't get the barrel right there to stick. Man, that was a nice turn. It was a bit messy, though. Messed that up. Well, we'll see. If I get the double flat spin, again, I'll continue. I'll continue. See? It's possible. Because then you could take the full inside line right here. And have enough nitro to make it to here. Okay, messed it up, but I was putting an installation lap just to see. This is where the important part of the nitro comes in. The ramp, I already ruined the lap, so. You have to get that ramp at an angle so that you land at the bridge just at the right angle. Just at the right angle. It's not easy, though. You need to be really good with nitro. Puddle. Okay, so that wreck made me lose grip and I turned into the puddle. Puddle's evil. Puddle is very evil. Avoid the puddle at all costs. How long have you doing this till I get bored of it? But it's been a while since I put in some Zazir attempts. I do want to beat this record before I quit Asphalt 8. This is, I guess, one of my final things I want to do. I've already done everything. I got 100,000 tokens. I own pretty much every single car. And, you know. Okay, lost nitro right there, so not good. Nice shirt, yep. I mean, I've had it for a while, but... Puddle, though, makes you lose your drift. That was too wide, but I'll continue with that. Oh my god, that was so bad. I'll just continue, because, you know, I don't want to bore you guys too much. So we'll just continue to see. If I get a double flat spin, I'll practice. Ooh, that was a nice turn. So you could exploit that, but you lose a little bit of speed if you exploit the truck versus getting a natural double flat spin. And I just killed my perfect run right there, so... I'll practice the ramp. See, it's gotta be similar to that, just without the wall tap. And then here you gotta get a low barrel, but that's the easy part. Oh, now there's a physics right there, so with the ramp, the landing might be a bit rough. But it's gonna be a 117, guaranteed. Maybe even a 118. Now it's a 117.7, which is not optimal. Not at all. We'll improve that though. You do need a perfect race for the records. You saw I was a whole second off the optimal time, even with a pretty okay lap. You need to do it pretty well. Because just like in the real world, a second in racing is huge. Especially in a car where you need to keep your nitro going as much as you possibly can. This is why I'm going for it on Windows, because I can do the double tap with my touchscreen. It's a lot harder to do this on Android and iOS for me, because I can't tap fast with my thumb. In theory, any car can get you to Pro League, but there's only a few that can get you there fast. Oh my god, that was a great entry, but I spiked it too early. You know what I think? I think every single time somebody asks when Asphalt 9 is coming to Android, it gets delayed a day. Which means that we're going to be expecting that game around 2030. Maybe longer. The community gets saltier. It'll be maybe another 20 years. That's the thing. I remember my joke with the Trine. Now it's if Asphalt 9. Every single time if you ask for Asphalt 9 on Android, it gets delayed. Think about that. Be patient. It's not the biggest upgrade in the world. I missed the nitro bottle. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm gonna move to another challenge in a few minutes. I just want to see if I can get a good attempt in. Because I haven't. I at least want to end this with like a 2 or something. To know I still have the pace in me. I lost airspeed there, and a lot of it. And I didn't get the double flat spin. Lucas for president of Earth. I don't want to be president right now. And I'm not going to get into politics. Not at all. No politics. But I don't want to be president. No thanks. maybe of the spaghetti religion. Let's just see what that does for us. How was that only one? I gave it so much angle and yet that wasn't. You need the flat... I think the double flat spin's honestly the hardest part of the race. In my opinion. Because you have to not lose airspeed. It's easy to do a double flat spin in general, but to keep your airspeed is a lot harder to do it. Makes everybody drive dart, even VIPs, yes. Everybody drives dart. Hit the back of that car, so that's not going to be good. Well, some of you will need to make some code to make sure the servers will still be running. Make a private server for the game, because you know Gameloft's going to shut down the servers of this game at some point in time. And we'll have lost access to all our elite cars and pro kids, but if somebody makes a private server that we can connect to, we can enjoy the game again. So then how do you do barrel rolls if you're going to have double direction ramps? Oh my god. I'm going to give myself max 5 more attempts, including this one. 5 more attempts. After 5 attempts, I'll move on to something else. Four now. I was going to end in a crash right there. Three. No challenge 15. Unboosted or unboosted? You have to let me know. That was a good start. Why? I'll just continue with this. That was a great start, and I just couldn't get that double flat spin. See, that's what you need to do for the traffic part. So then you get enough nitro to do this. Just like that! Boom, angle. So the double flat spin ruined it completely. This is going to be a decent time. Definitely going to be my new record. Because I got 3 out of the 4 parts. Traffic one was a little bit messy, but the double flat spin's what killed it. Look, 17, boom, 4. 451. Just like that. Alright, so I'll give it 2 more tries. To see how much difference the double flat spin kills, because you have to go wide. I somehow still have to find 6/10 even with, I'd say 2 solid parts. of the lap. Alright, last try. We'll try one more and then I'll do something else. $100 lap start. I don't know what I'll do for 40,000. I know what I'll do for 50, but not for 40. Hit the inside of the wall. Done. Not gonna try anymore. F, but I'm not gonna play the Titanic song because it's not too grand. I didn't throw away a lap. I'm actually gonna switch over to Tag Weekend since my fuel's just about ready and I timed it right. So let's do some Tag Weekend. Okay, I messed up the start. So you want to see my dog? Okay. Where is she? Alright. Oh, you want to see my dog? Here we go. Tundra. You asleep? Here, bro, Tundra? You want to come over here? No, you want to sleep? They want to sleep. Maybe I can go get her or something, get her excited. Ooh. There we go. She is. Just gonna make sure not to rip this off from my computer. There you are. Hey, Tundra. How are you, Tundy? Just chilling. Still chilling. Alright. Put that back in position. Alright, so just in case the restart bug somehow still works online. Keep it that way. I already have a pretty good lap time for this, so you need to get the perfect lap, boy. If you're speedrunning for a world record in like Mario, and you mess up the first jump and die, are you going to continue? No, because you won't get the record. Yes, you've seen her before. Alright, so I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go on the outside of all the cars. Take the Marussia D2 with me. There we go. Bit wide. We'll see where this goes. If I get a good sector here, which I did not. Alright, here's our last trait of the Tag Weekend Cup. See, I'll try going on the outside now for this lap. It's the Marussia. Seems to be a safer route. Killed. Dead. Killed all the airspeed because I went too much angle on that barrel ramp. So, even if it's only lasted for a minute. But now we have boosters, so you know what that means. Time to give you your daily dose of memes again. Bring her back. Bring back the good old Mura. Let's see how this challenge has evolved. Still the same mirror as I remember. Sector 8 bug diddle. This is what I'm really searching for, if there's any bugs for Sector 8. Okay, not enough airspeeds. That's not going to be a 101 probably. But now I got 2-finger tap back so I can properly drive sector right now. Too much angle. I mean, it wasn't a great lap, so I'm not very angry. That was an okay start. Alright, bad entry. I hit the brakes too early. We'll just practice the last turn and see. And this trick, of course. Boom! Let's go, baby! Not that that's going to be a huge time saver, but every 10th counts. Okay end. But, like, that wasn't going to be a good time, so... Boom, baby. I thought of that trick, and, well, definitely not. I think Alex actually used that exact one, though. Blue flag. Alright, Vettel. Wonder if he'll win tomorrow. I hope he does, because that'd be sick if he got a perfect 3 wins in 3 races. Okay, I'll stick with that, I guess. Unstable boy. The physics engine has taken a dark turn in 2017, I must say. Fail. Okay, that was just glitchy. The physics engine is not good as it used to be. It used to be pretty responsive. Like in early 2017, it had the best physics engine because there were less bugs and it was responsive. Now it's a bit more unpredictable, like the old days. If you thought the Desire was restarting a lot, wait till you get to here. Yes, the Apollo I is going to be very expensive. Very expensive. If you haven't seen the data, you need 15,000 tokens to max it. And it's forced token upgrades. That's alright. That was the 102.04. I would like to get a 101 though, at least before the end of the stream. Be my last set of boosters, and then I'll end it. Yeah, you're gonna need 35,000 tokens if you want to buy and max the car. It's a lot. It's the most expensive car in the game. Like, the single most expensive in every way. Like, you'll need to bypass it with free upgrades if you want to do well with it. Oh, 007. I'm hurt by 1 frame. That's gonna haunt me. I think it's, I can't remember exactly. I think you need 48 V12s. I think. Don't quote me on that one, though. Another 04. I'm like getting so close to 101. It's crazy. Yeah, I thought that was a better lap too. I mean, the last turn obviously had mistakes, but... Too high. Way too high. Another bad start. I had a bad ramp right there. Airspeed's everything in this race. Wreck. That was weird. And I threw away the last turn. Great. I gotta check out my tuning kit. I think it's about to expire. And yep, it expired. Threw away my last attempt. It was a good end, but then I threw away the last turn. Oh well, I guess luck is just not on my side. I can't get a 101 today. Probably part of my lost skill. So, I think I'm going to end it there. Yeah, sorry about not talking much. I need to concentrate. So, thank you guys all for watching here. Stayed in. I'm going to end it now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you very much, Kim and Bill, for those donations. And Omega didn't live up to your word. Disappointed, to say the least. But thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.